All right. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Solana itself. Just want to have you guys take 5 seconds out of your time to just let me know in the comments if you can hear the audio perfectly. I'm trying to test other ways to make the audio more crisp, better to hear, because I do hear some comments here and there that are saying that they have a hard time hearing. So if you can please confirm that in the comments, that would be more than helpful. But let's get right into it and see what's really happening with the broader market right now. So looking at the market, we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board, as you can see. A lot of green across the board right now, and people might think, oh yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. But hold on. If you follow my channel over the course of the last few months, especially over the last few weeks, you know that we're not getting excited right now. This could honestly be another fake out. One specific move that actually did happen is the reason as to why I think we're seeing quite a bit of green across the board, and that kind of will go a little bit more into detail as to what's really happening. So as far as Solana is concerned, it's actually up 1.5% with the price currently sitting at $129.62. We're up 1.7% in both pretty much USD and Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is holding really good above the $60 billion. So 60.7 billion to be exact, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.4 billion. So in the grand scheme of things, not bad as far as the price action is concerned. But let's take a closer look and pull out the charts and look at that magic there. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's start off with some news. Bitcoin spot ETFs saw a total net outflow of $170 million on September 6th, making the eighth consecutive day of outflows. The total net asset value has dropped below 50 billion, now standing at 48.243 billion. So, of course, during times like this, during panic mode, people do tend to take profits or pull out positions, especially now that you're seeing so much uncertainty. Even though quarter four, compared to analysts, as far as specific crypto analysts are concerned, a lot of people are projecting that the quarter four is going to be bullish for the space. But at the same time, quarter four arguably is the most important time this time specifically around, because of course the elections are happening. So those are some factors that are causing massive uncertainty. Obviously time is going to tell, but do let me know your personal strategy down below. The crypto market jumps as the U.S. unemployment rate hits 4.2% as expected, compared to 4.3%. Previously easing recession fears. Investors are bracing for September rate cuts, and optimism grows over the market and near-term outlook. So again, as far as recession symptoms go, we've been hearing so much. There's so much news out there that is showing you that we are pretty much already in a recession. It could be actually full-fledged into a recession in 2025, especially how this election goes. And that's why it's such an important election this time around. So even if these rate cuts happen, I don't think this is going to fix the bigger picture that a lot of people are not paying attention to. So let me know your personal thoughts down below. At the end of the day, I'm basing it off of my personal opinion. Everyone has their own opinion and it should be respected. Do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think regarding that. But anyhow, let's really take a look at what is the major catalyst behind the move for altcoins right now. And that catalyst, none other than Bitcoin dominance, pulling down quite sharply the way it is right now. You could see this for yourself. If you've been watching the channel, I've been talking about this 57.7% key resistance for the dominance index. You can make it up. We've seen 3 different retests at that range, and every 3 times it has seen that retest, it has been a rejection. You could see, saw the dominance fall quite sharply again. And again, this is the main catalyst behind the altcoin seeing a little bit of a rally. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, let's give it a refresh live to really understand what Bitcoin is doing right now. Still, $54,377, guys. This is by no means in the safe end of the spectrum at all right now. Bitcoin is in the danger zone, and yes, it could still fall below this $52,000 even, and maybe make its way back down to 49,000. I would not be surprised at all. Yep, I would not be surprised at all if this does tend to happen, because Of course, we're not in the 23.6. We're not even above the 60K key resistance. So in terms of me personally getting excited, I don't think so right now. I think we could actually go lower, to be quite frank with you. But, let's take a look at what is Solana really doing compared to what we're seeing right now for the broader market. How is Solana really reacting to this specific move? So, Sol, believe it or not, has been really showing us. And again, a lot of people don't tend to focus on this. Of course, Sol did fall down to that $119. Your boy Crypto ZX called that. If you watched, if you know, you know. I actually spoke about this specific target being retested, and it didn't really come as a surprise, as I said in my last update. But you could really see that, we're seeing this resistance being a little bit of a battle, but you're starting to see this support really showing us how important this really is. As of now, we're literally, as of recording this update, sitting on the support itself. You can't make this up. We're literally sitting on here. Obviously, we would like to see the price of Solana get back into the 0.50 fib zone, make its way back to these levels, but of course we need to take it one step at a time. But what I want to continuously remind each and every one of you guys, even though people look at the 110 retest that we saw back on August 5th, look how every single time the price of Sol actually has seen a bounce back into the 38.2 fib zone. Obviously, it hasn't managed to make its way back into the 23.6, but we need to keep reality in the picture, because the reality this time around is, number one, the king of the market, which is Bitcoin, is seeing pretty much a record high volatility. On top of that, dominance is literally sky high, and these are major catalysts behind the move of altcoins, and again, Solana is no exception. And as far as the bigger picture is concerned, for retail interest as well, that is not where it needs to be. Obviously people tend to really, be fast and comparing, the March prices compared to now. But, March level, this is where the FOMO factor, the FOMO factor was really there right at that time. You could pretty much see, we saw pretty much from Q4, like, you can make this up. I want you guys to really understand what actually happened. Hourly does work. So what I want you guys to understand is this. We saw the price pretty much after knocking out of that key resistance back in October of last year. We're coming up on a year. The market just boom. We only saw a little bit of a retracement once we obviously got into the 61.8. We saw a retracement of about 37%. Did not last too long. Too much momentum shifting the price going into the 23.6 fib zone. But pretty much since then, it has kind of found a ground for itself. Look at this consolidation. Not a lot of people focus on that. And again, if you're not a fan of Solana, of course, haters do come and speak negative about Solana. That's, you have every right to like a project, but we can't. What can we say about people that don't like it? Obviously, the ones that do, the ones understand the risk factor, the ones that do the diligence and research are the ones, that are the true holders. If you think Solana has no risk, let me tell you, that is absolutely not the way you need to be thinking. Every crypto has risks, and obviously that's where your due diligence portion comes into play. But so far, so good. As far as, the price, obviously it's holding really good right now as far as the broader market is concerned, but I still do believe that, we're not out of the woods just yet for the broader market. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow with Crypto ZX, and peace out.